the mood. Are there any more? By the way, if you want to know, my name is Kelly Robinson 570. You're a bootleg. I like that email. That was nice. You make me laugh. That was a good one. See, that's the kind of mingling I like with my people. It's such a bootleg personal level of fun. Oh, we're gonna be here all fucking day. Here we go, because I still got like 55. Woo! Let's go. Let's see. I've been watching you walk and ready for my question is, what is your favorite Max Payne game out of the three? The first one I could never really beat because it was hard, but I did play it a lot. The second one I beat once, and then I just played the beginning over and over again. But 3 is probably my favorite one because I've beaten that game like 4 times already. Because that game is great, and I played the shit out of the multiplayer. So I would possibly say 3, with 2 being a close second. Let's see. Oops, did I hit the right one? Oh, fuck it. Hey Vash, while recording your playthroughs, what are some of the thoughts that pop in your head? Things that are doing life related. Wait, what? What are some of the thoughts? I don't know. They just come up when I'm recording. Like I pay attention to what's going on and react to it. And then if it reminds me of something that happened, or maybe in a video I'll be like, oh, remember to tell everyone about blah 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 that happened. You know what I mean? Just kind of like stuff like that. Like, oh, this happened, let me remember it. Okay, next one. Here are the questions. What do you think is the most underrated game of all time? I don't even want to answer that one. Minority Report? No, I'm kidding. What is that game that came out and no one... Alan Wake was really underrated. A lot of people didn't buy it. Because according to what someone told me, Red Dead came out at the same time, and it fucked it over. I had another thing in my head, like another really bootleg game that was really good. God Hand, there we go. God Hand has its frustrating moments and it's really hard, but that game is so much fun. Like, that game really got terrible reviews, and it was actually the game that like broke apart that company because it was so fucking bad. I mean, it got treated so bad. Let's see. Have you ever been legitimately scared when playing a video game? I remember when my friend Evan came over, I was playing the first Condemned, and this like this like dirty dude like popped out of a trash can and made me turn that shit off. There was a couple of times. What the fuck? There was a couple of times where I got the crap scared out of me, but I don't know. There isn't a game that I'm actually like, oh my god, I don't want to play it because it's so scary. But Fear 2 gave me the willies a few times, but I never heard that word, huh? But no, there's no game that I'm like, oh, I'm too scared to play. That's never been like that. Says, what are you expecting the most next year? I don't even know what comes out next year. I haven't been really... Oh, The Last of Us. There we go. There you go. Last of Us. Let's see. Best question in history of questions. Let's see what your question is. Wait, sup? I was wondering if you like Halo 4 and if you would do a multiplayer thing. Huh. That is not the best question. I don't have Halo 4 yet. So, there you go. What is your favorite Pokemon? Mine is Gengar. That's my favorite Pokemon. Love me some Gengar. Let's see. Ask Vash. Hey Vash, have you been watching The Walking Dead or playing the social game on Facebook? Also, have you ever watched a Al Chess Breach video? Those are some hilarious stuff. Have a nice evening and happy 2000 video celebration. Why, thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Yes, I've been watching The Walking Dead. I'm not really into television because I don't know. So much random shit happens. I like having things planned out and I like having things organized and but it never happens. It never happens. So I just kind of let it go as it goes. But if I'm home and I'm not doing anything, then I will put on The Walking Dead. But like if it's on TV, but I won't like, oh my god, I gotta get home and watch The Walking Dead. Like, I'm not like that. Excuse me. I'm not like that, but I usually just wait for them on DVD and just watch the shit out of it. Like, every time I go to bed, I'll put it on or something. I didn't even know there was a social game. I didn't even know you could play games on Facebook because I don't ever use the bitch. I don't know who Al Chess Breach is. I'm sorry. Did I say that right? Whatever. I don't even know. Thank you for your question, sir. Okay. Here we go. Are you gonna watch the remake of Evil Dead? Sure. It may not be like the original, but it sure does look like a Like something's gonna die a lot with tongues and shit. Like a lot of people were saying like this looks nothing like the original, but how many remakes are like the original these days anymore? I just want to see some scary shit. Something die. That's what I want to see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna ask you a question. Does anybody want to punch in the face? Let's see. Is there anybody you want to punch in the face? You don't have to hate him. You just want to punch him right in the fucking face. Let's see. Who would I want to bust right in their fucking chops? I want to... The guy that always makes the horrible decisions to do dirty shit to people. The guy in the company that okays... I'm talking any company. Like, I'm not just talking video games, anything. Like, say, like, someone creates a camera. Well, of course you create a camera. But they release a camera, and then, like, it won't work unless you have to buy this extra part. Bust that fucker in his face. The guy that said, hey, when we release the PlayStation Vita, let's make everybody rebuy memory cards again. I want to bust that guy in his fucking face. The guy that friggin' says, hey, let's hide all the DLC on our discs from Capcom. Bust that fucker in his face. Whoever's running EA, beat his ass. I hate that guy that's talking about social gaming. All their games are going to be co-op and multiplayer. Like, come on, man. That was like damning Mirror's Edge 2, which I heard is back in production, but still, like, nobody gives a fuck about your social games. You can suck these social nuts. Bust that guy's fucking ass. Let's see what's on here. You always wondering what's your favorite... Oh, I was always wondering what's your favorite Aqua Teen Hunger Force character or element of the show that makes it so funny. I would say Firelock is probably my favorite, but all three of them could not work without each other. Like, if one is missing, then it just isn't possible to work right. But I would have to say Frylock is my favorite. He cracks me up, man. And what element that cracks it up is just how random it is and how just everybody just don't give a fuck. That has me laughing so hard. Like when like all that freaky shit was going on and Frylock is like, he was like, all right, I'm going to the mall. He was like, I'm going to the mall and don't call me because I won't be answering the phone. And like cut the phone lines, like just bootleg shit like that. I love that show. Yeah, my favorite show. Oh, let's see. Next question. Have you ever seen the movie? I was curious if you've ever seen the movie Kung Fu Hustle. It's my favorite. And it's basically taking the word bootleg, making it a kung fu movie, and that's it. Just curious about the fact. Yeah, I love that fucking movie. It's hilarious. That just cracks me up, especially when she likes that dude that always has his ass hanging out his pants, and the landlady just be slapping him around. That shit had me dying. Let's see. This is another question. Just curious as well. If this Ask Vash run goes well, will you do it again? If so, will you be doing it with a little bit of Planet character? Yeah, if so far it's been doing good, and none of the same old retarded ass questions that I got before. Yeah, just let me know how often you'd like it. Maybe I'll do it once a month. Maybe I'll do it once every 2 months. You know, just let me know about the Little Big Planet thing. My Little Big Planet's actually been acting up. I can't get like shit to load and it keeps freezing. So that's why I didn't do it for this video. But I may do it for the other one since I'm splitting this into 3. Let's see. Is that even... Yeah, let me read that. Oh, jeez, there's a lot of comments. I mean, a lot of pictures. Let's see. Hey, Vash, do you think maybe in the future you can post vids saying you will do live streams? Nope. Sorry, but no. You gotta... Follow me on Facebook or Twitter. If you're not a Facebook or Twitter person, then follow the live stream so you'll receive an email. I don't want to post it on YouTube because I don't want to get flooded and crowded. I like the small crowd of people that come. And I usually always live stream ridiculously late at night because that's the only time I have time alone and time to actually play video games. Because during the day I'm extremely busy doing nothing, by the way. No, I'm kidding. But really, I don't have time to myself all day. I usually live streams start between like 11 and 1 in the morning or 10 and 1 in the morning on nights, and I usually announce it a few hours before, not the exact time, but I say like, hey, I'm gonna live stream tonight, and then like I put it up. So then, well, there you go. So that's it. Let's see. Hope you actually got no question. Keep okay. My lips feel crusty. Ugh. Let's see. What is this one? I already answered that question. If you could do, let's see. Hello, Vash. I was wondering if you could do a fan appreciation day when you play with your fans in certain games ranging on Xbox, PS3, or PC. I know that people might want to do this. It's just a suggestion. That seems like a really good idea. It's just that I don't really play online that much, honestly. I don't do a lot of online gaming. When I am online, I don't mind if people join. Like, I don't care. More the merrier. We can play, but I don't really play online. But I'm 100% positive that if I do, I don't know, there hasn't been a very I used to play a lot of online, like my brother, like how my brother's just constantly on like Call of Duty. I used to be like that, and then I stopped. Um, but like I used to play a lot of Call of Duty 4, not any of the other ones. I played a lot of Black Ops too, but um, what else? Gears. I played a lot of Gears back in the day and stopped playing it, but I don't know. Maybe I guess I can figure something out with that. Let's see. Next question. Two. What is that? Huh. Let's see. But my question is, what did you think of 2012 game wise? What are your thoughts on the next year? Anything look good? And also, how do you? Let's see. 2012 was cool. There was a lot of hits, a lot of misses. Misses like girls. Um, yeah, it was pretty good. There's a lot of stuff came out. A lot of stuff was announced. A new system came out in 2012. Surprising. So there was a lot of shit going on. Next one, let's see. Keep you engaged and we hear the questions. What video recording software do you use, and do you recommend a certain type of microphone for recording your voice? Perfect. I'll actually put in the description a link to my website that actually has everything I use. But I use a Turtle Beach PX21 headset. Before I used just a Logitech like USB headset. But then one night I was talking to the Solid Moose, and I was like, damn, why your voice sounds so sexy? And he's like, I got my new mic, man. And I was like, man, what is that mic? And then he told me, and I went and bought that shit the next day. But it was like $70 at Best Buy. Best mic I've had so far. Me and desktop microphones don't get along, but I only use them when I co-op stuff because I can't record two headsets at the same time and have it work correctly. I have to do like a lot of editing. I'd rather just use a desktop mic, but I need a better quality one because mine is kind of shitty. Recording software, you mean hardware? Because the software just kind of comes with it. It's nothing specific, but I have a Hauppauge, the older one. I have that constantly plugged into my PS3. And then I have an Elgato that I was actually sent to test from Elgato, whatever the company's called. And I use that for my Xbox, and they're both really good. Really, really good. I had a lot of problems with the Elgato in the beginning, but they seemed to work them out pretty quickly, and it's working flawlessly now. But I only do it just because, keep them always plugged in, and I don't have to keep switching cords and all that crap. It's annoying. What do you like to do besides playing video games? Oh, you, Mr. Tom. I like to collect action figures. I made a video, but she's showing them to me. Showing them to you. Well, that's what they're called, but they're movie masterpiece figures from different movies and comics and video games. I always loved these things. I loved collecting like figures and stuff. I used to be like hardcore in collecting comic books, and then I kind of slowed down on that and stopped buying them. I like to work on computers. Like I built my own computer. I really like computers and stuff. Let's see. I'm really in the art. I actually do a lot of drawing and like arts and crafts and stuff. I just not as much lately because I haven't really had time. But like I'm actually made a pair of shoes that I can post a picture up of. Let me see the time so I can remember where to put it in. Okay. I actually did the design on those shoes. That was probably the last like art related thing that I did. You ever heard of those things like called monies or whatever? I used to make those a lot too. Me and Brain would work on them together, and I just like to create things. It's pretty fun, just like random works of art or whatever. Just whatever I'm in the mood for. I used to skateboard a lot until I hurt my feet. I used to play soccer also. Very active. Let's see. Have you ever seen Stephen King's Thinner? No, I haven't. I've never even heard of it till just now. So I guess that's something I need to go out and look. And what about Sam Raimi's Drag Me to Hell? At first, I hated that movie because people kept trying to force me to watch it. And when I finally sat down and watched the movie, it cracks me up when that old lady gets her teeth knocked out. But it was pretty good. It's the roller coaster ride to hell.